It began in June of 1976. Not really believing I'd be here for much more than 5 years. And here I am now, 41 years later, and still at Marist College, and happy that I am.
In 1987 is when I came over to coach at Marist. And Doc Goldman was the physical education director, and he hired me to teach physical education classes. So I'm actually part-time physical education and part-time coaching, and ever since then I've just enjoyed being here, and I love what I do here.
So the growth of the college and the growth of the athletic department gave rise to the progression of the swimming and diving program. When we first started here, we had such a minimal interest in the sport that we had to combine men and women into a co-ed team, and we did that for 5 years. But since 1996, the swimming and diving program has been the most successful MAC conference sport here at Marist College, as well as the most successful sport in the history of the MAC conference itself. And now we stand somewhere at 30 MAC conference titles between the men and the women. And then in addition to that, we were, again, prior to the MAC conference, we were in the Metropolitan Swimming and Diving Conference, where the men and women each won 2 conference championships. And then beyond that, at a little bit higher level of competition is the ECAC conference, because it's a multi-conference affiliation. And the women happen to win 2 titles in the ECACs as well. So all in all, men and women's program together have combined for 36 conference titles.
We really have not changed the commitment level. Commitment is the biggest and most important part of our athletic endeavors here at the school. If we have committed student athletes, we can generally maximize their potential and make them perform well.
There's a camaraderie and a respect, not just a self-respect, but a respect for your teammates, because they're all making the same commitment here, and they're doing it for the same length of time. It's a 6-month season. That's a very long time for any college sport. And then on top of that, to make it a 20 hours, which is predominantly all physical and mental training. We don't, fortunately, have to sit down, let's say, like a team sport and look at game films and evaluate our opponents. We don't do that. Our competition is between the lane lines that we compete in.